What time? I feel like it's a morning time here. Well, good morning. I don't even know. All right. Yeah, well. Well, welcome to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. We're going to do it again. By do it again, I mean we're going to drink some tequila and make some bad decisions, and somewhere in between, we're going to play country music till we lose everything we got. Here we go.
That's right.
Can't have nothing nice with you around here. Come all the way from Australia just to start trouble in my town. Coffee black, cigarette, start this day like all the rest. The first thing every morning that I do is start missing you. Some broken hearts never mend, some memories never end, some tears will never dry, my love for you will never die. In the night, willing woman, hold me tight. But in the middle of love's embrace, I see your face. Some broken hearts never mend, some memories never end, some tears will never dry, my love for you will never die. And some broken hearts never mend, some memories never end, some tears will never dry, my love for you will never die. Thank you. Look at that. 1, 2, 3, 4. At least 5 or 6 claps, Jason. That song went out to our friend Porter back there. Thank you. That's all the rock and roll I'm playing. And thank you. You see what that leadership move was right there? That son of a gun, that showed true human leadership. Walked up here to throw some love in the tip jug. Yes, sir. You're setting such a great example. People say role models don't exist anymore. My goodness gracious. Thank you. Where are you from? San Antonio. Oh, my goodness. You know, you can always tell a Texan. You just can't tell them much, can you? Welcome in Texas. I was walking through, and Porter back there grabbed me. He grabbed me by the arm. He said, "Hey, hillbilly, are you going to play real country music today?" And I said, "Yeah." He said, "All right. I'd hate to have to hurt your feelings." I said, "Okay." I walk by. I come back through. He goes, "Hey, what are you going to start with?" I said, "I don't know yet. I never know till I get on the stage." He goes, "What about that Coffee Black song? Can you do that?" And I was like, "Just because you threatened me, I'll do it. Don't threaten me with a good time again, sir. We do all requests here. So if you have a request, make sure and let us know. Whether it's old country or even older country, we are here to play your favorite songs. We do some new stuff too, some bro country like some George Strait and Alan Jackson music, yeah. But here's one of my favorite country artists right here. Anybody still like Charlie Pride music? I hope so. You know what? We were going to do Kiss an Angel Good Morning, but I think we should switch it up and do some Anybody Going to San Antonio for our friends from San Antonio. What do you think about that, Ross? All right. Here's one of my favorite songs about geography. And yeah. the brim of my hat. Well, it sure is cold today. Here I am walking down 66, and I wish she hadn't done me this way. Sleeping under a table in a roadside park. Well, a man could wake up dead, but it sure feels warmer than it did sleeping in our king-size bed. And is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Wind whipping down the neck of my shirt like I ain't got nothing on. But I'd rather fight the wind and rain than what I've been fighting at home. And yonder come a truck with a U.S. mail and a people writing letters back home. Well, tomorrow she'll probably want me back, but I'll still be just as gone. And is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. I said, is anybody going to San Antonio or Phoenix, Arizona? Any place is alright as long as I can forget I've ever known her. Hey, Charlie Pride country music right there, by golly. Well, I'm looking good. Y'all are looking good. It's a good-looking crowd today, Jason. Thank you, sir. Slam Dunk Shack Attack. Uncle Shane's here. Shane, good to see you. I know what you want. Oh, okay. We're not, are we? We can do that one for you. Now, Shane came all the way from Australia. That's a long drive. And you know what I call Australia is British Texas. Yeah, it's the closest thing to Texas that the Brits have, or had. How about that? Yeah. Y'all did lose a war to emus, though. Let's keep that in mind. Check that out. Check out the emu war in Australia. They ceded defeat to the birds. Did you know that? It's a true story. Yeah, look it up. Yeah, I hate to bring up bad memories about your nation there, but I mean, the United States, we're perfect. We've never done it. Blemish free. Yeah. No blemishes on our record, so yeah. I'll take that loss to the emus any day. Hey, but he wanted to hear a song that only lets Roslyn play the last couple minutes of it. So if you're going to play in Texas, you better have some. Well, what is it? You got to have a fiddle in the band, right? Yeah. Is that true? Is that true down there? Yeah. All right. And looks like somebody's already chimed in on my set, Jason. Or it could be just somebody wants to hear some Vern Gosdin, Is It Raining at Your House? Don't threaten us with a good time, my goodness. Where's Vanessa? Are you in the house? All right. We got some Vern Gosdin coming up for you right after this. But first, this is our friend Roslyn. Now, Roslyn, or Roz, which one you got? Roz. Okay, Roz is all the way from Indiana. And, you're allowed to use the microphone. Say hi.
Y'all.
I swear she sounds like she's from like South Alabama or something, but she's from Indiana, which is what I call the Alabama of the North. It really kind of is,
That's what I call it too.
But she does a great job on the fiddle. She just moved to town, and I'm glad she's with us. We're going to do this request from my Uncle Shane from Australia. He wants some Alabama music, all right? What's that? Oh, well, Shane's right back there causing trouble. Yeah, oh yeah. Good to see you guys. Jason, tell them about this thing right here.
Well, this is a hand clapping song. See, y'all already got it going. That's good.
Yeah,
That's a good start.
This is a good participation Sunday, yeah.
We always tell people, if you don't clap your hands, especially with a room full of people doing it and you're not, well, we'll publicly shame you.
Absolutely. I mean, if you can't even get your hands together, I don't want to lecture about me getting my life together. You hear me? All right, here we go. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that bow for faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. I remember down in Houston we were putting on a show when a cowboy in the back stood up and yelled. He really did. Said, we love what you do, and now boys don't get us wrong, but there's just something missing in your song. If you're gonna play in Texas, gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that bow for faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in the band. So we dusted off our boots, put our cowboy hats on straight. Then AJ's raised the roof when Roz opened up her case. Said you all want a moonwalk and you say you want a do-si-do. But here's you a fiddling song before we go. If you're gonna play in Texas, gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that bow for faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in your band. Back at it now.
We're doing it again.
I think we should say, so Roslyn up your bow.
Yeah, for real.
All right, everybody sing it with us. If you're gonna play in Texas, gotta have a fiddle in the band. That lead guitar is hot, but not for a Louisiana man. So rosin up that bow for faded love and let's all dance. If you're gonna play in Texas, you gotta have a fiddle in your band. Oh, bless your hearts. What do y'all think about Roslyn right there?
Thank you, guys.
So Roslyn up that bow, huh? Yeah, that's it now. Bet you've never heard that before.
Never, never. But I think Alabama should officially change the lyrics to Roslyn up the bow.
Roslyn up that bow, that's right. Well, I'll tell you what, I'm feeling good. Somebody give me a yeehaw. Now everybody give me a hell yeah. Now somebody give me a tequila. Is that going to work, Jason? I think it's going to work. What do you think, Buck? Will that work?
Hopefully.
Oh, wow. Thank you, Slam Dunk Shack Attack. That is like credits in a drunken, dysfunctional honky-tonk jukebox when you tip the band. So you got to let us know what you want to hear. Now, we also had a request come through, a thing called My Set. Very easy way to request songs. All you got to do is scan the QR code. You see them on the TV screens. You'll see them there on the tabletops, bar tops. You can scan that with your phone and request a song that way, or do like this young man. Yes, sir. We got a couple sad songs coming up. This next song goes out to Vanessa back there. Thank you, darling. We appreciate it. It's some Vern Gosden. You know, we got some sad songs. Sad Song Sunday. Hashtag. It's a new hashtag. Buck, are you drinking today?
Not yet.
Ah, so you're saying there's potential.
There's a chance.
Yeah, there is a chance. Jason, are you drinking today?
Well, I was.
Somebody told me you didn't drink anymore.
Well, I don't because I just spilled my Jameson.
Oh my God.
Sad song Sunday is fitting.
You spilled your Jameson, so you definitely don't drink anymore, huh? Yeah, gone. All right, well, if anybody feels sorry for Jason, bring him a mercy shot of Jameson. He needs it. I don't trust him sober, so somebody help me out. Is it raining at your house like it's raining in mine? Do you miss me like I miss you? Is it cloudy all the time? Do you tremble when the phone rings and you think I'm on the line? Is it raining at your house like it's raining at mine? Does it thunder and lightning even when the sun shines? Is it raining at your house like it's raining at mine? Is it raining at your place just like it is over here? It is. Well then, sweetheart, like me, I know you're scared. Just call to console you like any old friend would do. Is it raining at your house? And by the way, I still love you. Classic country music right there. The great Vern Gosdin by request. Thank you so much. What a beautiful song. Thank you very much, Vanessa. We're doing Sad Song Sunday. We got a real sad one coming up. Some Lefty Frizzell. Now, this was a pop hit, actually, in the late 1950s. I think it was like 1959 or something like that.
But we do have something uplifting before this second
I need
sad
you to
song.
tell them what just happened, Jason.
We just had a honky-tonk miracle occur, y'all. And what that is, it's a very simple concept. One or more of you honky-tonk heroes has gone to our honky-tonk angel behind the bar. That's Miss Alyssa. And she has a superpower. She can make booze magically appear on stage for the band. It's a miracle.
It's a miracle. Well, Jason, we have a superpower, too. We can make booze magically disappear on stage as a band.
Touche. Yeah.
Roz, you teetotaling today? Okay. Well, if you got a drink, raise your drink. It's a state law, Jason, is it not? State law. Anytime a honky-tonk miracle occurs, we got to do a holler and a swaller. So if you got a drink, raise it up. If you can't raise that, then raise your standards, or at least raise your kids. On the count of three, everybody holler out, hee-haw, then swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. And swaller. Woof. This is going to be delicious. I'm back. Just like that. All right, here's a party song. They're all party songs. They're all party songs as long as you're willing to party to them. I mean, you know. Farewell Party, that's a party song.
Oh yeah, Rager.
Here's a Lefty Frizzell song. Johnny Cash also did this. David Allen Coe. A lot of people have cut this one over the years. But this was just to show you how much music
Conway
has
Twitty
changed.
had a big hit
Oh
with
yeah.
it,
To show how much music has changed through the generations. This was actually a crossover pop hit in the late 1950s. And this is, you wouldn't think that based on what this song's about. But it's country music coming at you. Some Lefty Frizzell by request. Thank you, sir. Years ago, on a cold, dark night, there was someone killed beneath the town hall lights. Were few at the scene, but they all agreed that the slayer had looked a lot like me. The judge said, son, what is your alibi? If you were somewhere else, then you won't have to die. I spoke not a word, though it meant my life, for I had been in the arms of my best friend's wife. As she walks these hills in a long black veil, she visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows and nobody sees. Nobody knows but me. Well, the scaffold is high and eternity near, and she stood and cried and shed not a tear. But sometimes late at night, when the cold wind blows in her long black veil, she cries o'er my bones. She walks these hills in a long black veil. She visits my grave when the night winds wail. Nobody knows and nobody sees. Nobody knows but me. And nobody knows but me. Country music, my God. That is one of the sadder songs ever, yeah. I mean, thank you. What do y'all think about country music? Do you love it? I hope so. I hope so, because if you want to hear 90s rock, Jason, tell them what they can do.
Well, I mean, you can go all up and down this street and hear all the 90s rock played poorly you want to hear. But here at Alan Jackson's, it says it right there on the wall, we play country music, and this is the only bar in this entire district that plays exclusively country music, which is very cool. That came from Alan himself.
We're grateful for that. You know, this guy, he loves sad country music. He just tipped the bed. We're going to get to it. He said, Borrowed Angel? Well, I said, without a steel guitar, that'll be tough to do. Mel Street, though, what a singer, man. And then he said, okay, how about Farewell Party? Which we would rather have steel guitar for that. And then he said, A11. And there's I said we'll get to something on that list, but I've never sang A11, but I bet people in this band do. But I tell you, we got Roz standing right here, and it'd be a damn shame to not have her pulling that bow a little bit on a song. I think we should let her show off a little bit, because that's what she does. She's an egomaniac. She likes to steal all the attention from everybody. You can just tell, you just not very trustworthy.
I mean, she just moved to town last week. First of all, I think she's doing a great job. Brand new off the boat.
Yeah.
You've been here about, what, a week now?
1 week today.
1 week.
Yep.
And she's already done a few gigs, and she got here today, and she demanded that a microphone be set up for her today.
I know, it's crazy. And if the people watching online know this, because they see us play with fiddle players sometimes, they just refuse to use a microphone.
Right.
And
not even to defend themselves.
yeah. So I'm afraid to insult her too much. If you know me, I give fiddle players a hard time. Do I not, Jason? And I'm afraid today because she's actually got a microphone, and she's real sharp-witted, and she's got she's got a weapon in her hand. I don't know if I can mess with that. But I think we should let her pull that bow for some early 90s country. What about some John Anderson, Seminole Wind? What do you think about that? Anybody still like that? All right. Well, this is Rosalind just straight here. Imagine this. She's only been here a week, and she's already slumming with me. Can you believe it? Like, just bad influences already, I tell you. Ever since the days of old, men would search for wealth untold. They dig for silver and for gold, and they leave their empty homes. Way down south in the Everglades, where the black water rolls and the sawgrass sways, the eagles fly and the otters play in the land of the Seminole. Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, but I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up from Mickinoppie, and blow across the home of the Seminole, alligators and the guard. Progress came and took its soul in the name of flood control. They made their plans and they drained the land, and now the glades are going dry. And last time I walked in the swamp, I stood upon the cypress stone. I listened close and I heard the ghost of Osceola cry. Blow, blow, Seminole wind, blow like you're never gonna blow again. I'm calling to you like a long lost friend, I know who you are. And blow, blow from the Okeechobee all the way up from Mickinoppie, blow across the home of the Seminole, the alligators and the guard. Make some noise for this band and Miss Roz on that fiddle. What do y'all think about Roz? Do you like her? Hell yeah. I think we should pick it up.
Thank y'all. Thank you.
Look at that. See that? I told you not everybody hates you. Oh, man.
You were right for once.
For once. Did you just admit I was finally right about something? You have let every woman down that's ever known me. But we're going to do some Charlie Daniels music featuring Roz on that fiddle. How about a little bit of Drinking My Baby Goodbye? This is Ian right here, and you don't realize that we don't have anything up here without folks like him. That is a terrific sound engineer right there, and they're the unsung heroes down here. They really are, you know. And as we've been told before when we complain about sound is, hey buddy, garbage in, garbage out. But I'll tell you what, he does a great job filtering my garbage, and I appreciate you tremendously, sir. We're going to do some Charlie Daniels music, if that's okay with y'all, and we got some requests coming up. Remember, there's a couple ways to get your songs played. Number one is tried and true, historically accurate. And the best way to get it done is throw some love in the tip jar. Tell us what you want to hear. The second way is to scan your QR codes right there on your tabletops, bar tops. And you can request a song that way. We got some Merle Haggard coming up for Vanessa. Jason, you told me there's rumors of a three-way today. I mean, a third way. I'm sorry, a third way.
A third way, yes. Well, we've already found out. This band likes to drink a little bit. First of all, before we do this next song, it's a drinking song. Are you people drinking? Oh, that wasn't very enthusiastic. This is an adult beverage establishment. You should be drinking. Let's try that again. Are you people drinking today? Okay, good.
Oh, okay, good. Making sure.
Well, we just talked about it. We would love to be drinking with you. So that's another great way to get your song played. Bring us around a drink.
You know, the last time I seen this many people excited about drinking on a Sunday was when I went back home, went to Baptist church. And then after they get out of church and leave the Cracker Barrel, they're really excited about going home and secretly drinking a beer. Right. All right, here we go, guys. Here's some Charlie Daniels music. There's some Merle Haggard coming up after this. We still got some music for you, young man. I didn't forget you. I'll see if my voice explodes. Sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking I'm boozing my troubles away. I couldn't make her stay and doggone her anyway. Can't say I didn't try. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. Every time we disagree, she was always asking me, are you a man or a mouse? Now that she's gone, she probably thinks that I'm at home just moping around the house. She probably thinks that she's that one thing I just couldn't get along without. Wouldn't it surprise her? I've got a sympathizer as long as these bottles hold out. Sitting on a bar, still acting like a dirt. Well, that's what I'm doing today. I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking I'm boozing my troubles away. I couldn't make her stay and doggone her anyway. Kids say I didn't try. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. sit down and talk to her, it always ended up in a fuss. I tried to reason with her right until the time that she got on that Greyhound bus. It would be better if I could forget her, well, she done forgot about me. Takes all night, I'm gonna do it right, I'm gonna sit here till I can't see. Sitting on a bar, still acting like a dervel, that's what I'm doing today. I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking I'm losing my troubles away. I couldn't make her stay a dog on her anyway, can't say I didn't try. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. Sitting on a bar, still acting like a dervel, that's what I'm doing today. I'm sitting here drinking, trying to keep from thinking I'm losing my troubles away. I couldn't make her stay a dog on her anyway, can't say I didn't try. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. Pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. I said, pour me another one, I'm finished with the other one, drinking my baby goodbye. All right, we got a big old request from Vanessa. Thank you so much. What do y'all think about this band? Do you like what they're doing? A what? A birthday? Whose birthday? Is it your birthday? No wonder you're asking for so many sad songs. Nah, I'm serious. Hey, happy birthday. I didn't know it was your birthday. Why are you keeping secrets from me? Let's get this out of the way. Anybody else have a birthday in here? I mean, have a birthday today. Today? I have a birthday too, it's just not today. Well, we got a couple birthday boys in here. I mean, I don't want to assume your gender or anything. Birthday people. All right. Where are you guys from? Oh, yeah, well, they drink every day in Wisconsin is a birthday. They drink like it's somebody's birthday every day.
You know what? Well, I was in this bar yesterday morning. We played down here, and the first folks in the door, there was a whole group of them. Of course, they were from Wisconsin. They always know how to get it started. You know what? He sent me a graph. We always joke about Wisconsin people because we experienced this thing when they came to town a few years ago to play when the Packers came to play the Titans.
Oh, my God.
Yeah, that was a mess. He'll have to tell you about that. It's very funny. But he sent me this graphic. It was the 25 drunkest counties in the United States.
Yeah.
And 19 of them were in the state of Wisconsin.
It's true.
You can't make that up.
No, and I'll tell you something else, Jason. When the Packers were here, everybody thinks where they're from drinks a lot, right? Right. Because, I mean, we all drink a lot, and, we think we do. But it's not like Wisconsin, I promise it's not.
Wisconsin looks at that and is like, that's cute.
Yeah, that's breakfast for my 6-year-old, But when the Packers were in town, no lie, the stadium ran out of beer at halftime.
That never happens.
They don't ever run out of beer, let alone by halftime. Now, thing is, that wasn't even the Titans and Packers. That was a Little League game that goes on before. They play from about 10 to 11 a.m. and they ran out of beer before. But no, they did. They ran out of beer. And the bars down here had to get extra beer deliveries that week. And so that week, it went from Wisconsin being the heaviest drinking state to Tennessee being the heaviest drinking
Davidson
state
County
because all of Wisconsin was down here that week. But we got a great request for Vanessa back there. Thank you, darling. We appreciate you. She wanted some Merle Haggard, one of my favorite topics. Stay here and drink. I could be holding you tonight. Could quit doing wrong, start doing right. You don't care about what I think. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Well, I'm putting you down, don't square no deal. At least you know the way I feel. Take all the money that's in the bank. I think I'll just stay here and drink. And so we'll listen close and you can hear that loud jukebox playing change the way I think, and that's a damn lie, but I think I'll just stay here and drink. Thank you. Yeah, hurting me now don't mean a thing. Since the love ain't here, I don't feel not one thing. That's right. My body ain't nothing but a total blank. I think I'll just stay here and drink. Listen close and you can hear that little jukebox playing in my ear. Ain't no woman ever gonna change how much I drink or think about drinking. Tell you why I like to just stay here and drink. Take us home with it. Make some noise for this band up here, Lordy goodness. All right, we're doing all requests, ladies and gentlemen. We got some more coming up right now. We got some, we got some good ones coming up. We got some for Steve watching up at the Horse and Around bar.
I never have, but I've played it a bunch. Oh, that's a good one.
Hey, how's it going? Yeah, all right. How about that, Jason? He's negotiated with us to some old violin.
Okay.
Yep, we got you, birthday boy. Hey, Porter, where are you from? New York. What part of New York? Like Niagara Falls area, or further up? Uh-oh, watch out, Jason. Your people are.
Uh-oh.
Oh, we got Buffalo people. Awesome. I have spent quite a bit of time in your great city the last couple of years. My fiance's from Buffalo. She grew up on Grand Island, if you know where that's at. Right between Buffalo and Niagara Falls, yeah. Niagara Falls is maybe not so much the city, but Niagara Falls itself is one of the coolest things I've ever seen, for sure. Put it on your bucket list, people. If you've never been to Niagara Falls, you got to go.
Sure. Here's a Johnny Paycheck song.
Speaking of Sad Song Sunday, this is definitely right up there of the all-time greatest, saddest songs.
This goes out to our friend from upstate New York, and he's upstate, like Adirondack country up there. You know, he said it's Mohawk country up there. Yeah, it is. We've met some a lot of folks from up there, and always very good people, very very good to us. So thank you very much. Here's Jason Chance going to do a Johnny Paycheck song, and didn't Daryl Singletary also do this one and just absolutely?
Daryl had a terrific version of it.
just
Yeah. In fact, it's the last recording ever of Johnny Paycheck. Johnny was in hospice when they recorded this song, and they took a little mobile recorder over to his bed, and he did the little recitation part at the end of the song. It was the last time he was ever heard on record.
What key you do this?
I guess I'm going to do A. It's usually B, but A will be a little safer.
All right, thank you for your patience. We're going to get to all your requests. Steve's watching up in Michigan, and they normally request some sad songs too. So we got some Niagara Falls folks here. Is that right? We got upstate New York here. Yeah, Wisconsin's in the house. Where are you from, sir? Where? Texas. A lot of Texans have been in town this weekend. I feel like there's a revolution afoot.
Yeah. There's a bunch of them in here. They'll be flying the Texas flag in here before we know it. I can't recall one time in my life I felt as lonely as I do tonight. I feel like I could lay down and get up no more. Oh, it's a damnedest feeling. I've never felt it before. Tonight I feel like an old violin, soon to be put away, never played again. Don't ask me why I feel like this. I can't say. I only wish this feeling would just go away. I guess it's 'cause the truth is the hardest thing I've ever faced. 'Cause you can't change the truth, no, in the slightest way. But I tried. So I asked myself, where do you go from here? You know, there's not a nickel's worth of difference when I look in that mirror. 'Cause there I was seeing an old violin, soon to be put away and never played again. Just like that, it hit me. That old violin and I, we're just alike. We give our all to music, and soon we'll give our lives.
Make some noise for Jason Chance
the
right
old
there.
violin,
Great
y'all,
song.
by
Thank you for
request.
that request. All right, this one goes out to Steve. Yes, sir. All right, we're doing all requests. Keep those requests coming first. We got to send a Merle Haggard song out to the Horsin' Around bar up in Michigan. They always tune in. Steve's really good to us, and is he not, Jason? That group's always good to us up there,
Love Steve. Good to see you, brother.
and they always take care of us. Yes, ma'am. It's Sad Song Sunday Fun Day.
Never have.
All right, let's do Swinging Doors. All right.
Yeah, echo.
Boy, I am thirsty AF today. I am almost as thirsty as my third ex-wife. I don't know what's going on with me, Buck.
One of those days.
Yeah, it's like maybe I drank too much last night.
You got too much blood in your alcohol system.
I
is what it
know,
is.
I know. My body's trying to get to homeostasis. Like, you get that alcohol level up. Those are rookie numbers. Pump those numbers up. Yeah.
I got the intro.
So smoke-filled bar is something I'm not used to. I gave up my home to see you satisfied. I just called to let you know where I'll be living. It's not much, but I feel welcome here inside. I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. My new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to. Thanks to you, I'm always here till closing time. I've got everything I need to make me crazy. I've got everything I need to lose my mind. And in here the atmosphere is perfect for heartache. Thanks to you, I'm always here till closing time. I've got swinging doors, a jukebox, and a bar stool. My new home has a flashing neon sign. Stop by and see me anytime you want to. 'Cause I'm always here at home till closing time. Yes, I'm always here at home till closing time. Merle Hacker going out to our friends up in Michigan. Thank you. That's something people don't realize is there's folks watching all over the world, Jason. I mean, they're watching from very, very exotic places. I mean, as far away as central Missouri. I mean, you know, just wild. No, we got folks that watch in Michigan and in Canada. A lot of folks down in, we got Maryland and Memphis definitely tune in a lot. Yep. We got folks that watch in the UK and in Spain.
The last couple of weeks, we got folks from Spain, Scotland, Ireland, a bunch of places. Yeah. Anywhere in the world, you can get to Alan Jackson's Facebook page or their YouTube channel. You can watch all the bands playing down here, which is very cool. This is one of the first bars that was doing that.
Yep. We got a big old request for some Orange Blossom Special. And this features our friend Roz, all the way from Indiana. Just moved to town this week. Roz, do you regret your decision?
Not yet.
Not yet. Well, the show's not over yet. I'm working on it. But I'm going to turn it over to this band for this one right here. And then we got some Brooks and Dunn Red Dirt Road coming up after this. But let us know if you have any other requests out there, guys. This is Miss Roz on the fiddle. And welcome to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. This goes out to our friend all the way from upstate New York. Thank you, Porter.
Rosalind on the fiddle, y'all. Give it up for her. Yeah.
Thank you.
Hey, Russ, I got a question for you. Y'all, Miss Roz is going to come out and meet you guys, find out whatever songs you got to hear. She's going to have the band's tip jar. There's never an obligation to tip, but we certainly appreciate it. We got a request for a Brooks and Dunn song. We got a couple other great requests we got to get to as well. Anybody still like Brooks and Dunn out there? Anybody? All right. I was raised off of Route 3, out past where the blacktop ends. We'd walk to church on Sunday morning, race barefoot back to Johnson's Fair. That's where I first saw Mary, on that roadside picking blackberries. That summer I turned a corner in my soul down that red dirt road. That's where I drank my first beer. That's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is for the sinners and believers. I learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I've learned that there's life at both ends of red dirt road. Her daddy didn't like me much in my shackled up GTO. I'd sneak out in the middle of the night, throw rocks out a bedroom window, turn out the headlights, drive by the moonlight, talk about what the future might hold. Down the red dirt road. It's where I drank my first beer. It's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is full of sinners and believers. Learned that happiness on earth ain't just for high achievers. I've learned that I've come to know that there's life at both ends of the red dirt road. I went out into the world and I came back in. I lost Mary, oh, I got her back again. Driving home tonight feels like I found a long lost friend. It's where I drank my first beer. It's where I found Jesus. Where I wrecked my first car, I tore it all to pieces. I learned the path to heaven is for the sinners and believers. And learned that happiness Brooks and Dunn music by request there, y'all. Thank you, folks.
That one went out to Tony. Thank you very much, Tony. My Uncle Shane is in the house. He wanted some Tennessee whiskey and some Amarillo by morning. And we should probably wait on that one. And then we had a Jerry Jeff Walker, Ray Wiley Hubbard request. Is that true? Who wanted to hear Up Against the Wall, Redneck Mother? Where'd they go? I think we can do that one. We do it in,
By the way, we were talking about our international honky tonkers. We got Kevin from England is watching online and says, hey.
Nice. Hey, Kevin. Thanks for tuning in. We've got a big group of Australians back there. That's the people that hated England so bad they committed crimes to get shipped off to a beautiful destination. Now, welcome into AJ's, and if you're watching online, thank you for tuning in. We do get a lot of folks from the EU that watch, and England is no longer part of the EU. The UK is not. But we do get a lot of folks from Europe that tune in. So we hope y'all are having fun no matter where you're at here on a Sunday. At Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Now, we had a request for this Ray Wiley Hubbard song. He wrote it. Jerry Jeff had a big old hit with it. And I saw this thing once, and it was Ray Wiley Hubbard live, and he was about to play this song, and he's talking about it, and he says, you know, this is not a good song. He's like, I really didn't like that song. I wasn't proud of this song. It's like, it's not politically correct. And, you know, it doesn't have very good grammar, and it's just not even a minor chord in it. It's just, there's just a whole lot wrong with this song. And then he said, I didn't really like it, and then some people cut it, and about once a month I walk out to my mailbox and I feel pretty good about this song.
Oh, that's a great song.
That's a great song. It's called Up Against the Wall, Redneck Mother. It's some Ray Wiley Hubbard and Jerry Jeff Walker music right here. Thank you for this request, guys. Be good to Roz. Oh, she already went around. Thank you for being good to her. And thanks for being good to us all today. Throw some love in the tip jug. Tell us what you want to hear. Keep those requests coming. Here, go. He was born in Oklahoma. The wife's name is Betty Lou Thelma Liz, and she's not responsible for what he's doing, 'cause his mother has made him what he is. Now it's up against the wall, redneck mother, a mother who has raised her son so well, so well, so well. Well, he's 34 and he's drinking in his honky-tonk, just kicking hippies' asses and raising them. Well, he sure does love his Lone Star beer. Likes to chase it down with a little bit of that Wild Turkey liquor. He drives a 57 GMC pickup truck. Got a gun rack, and goat ropers need love too, bumper sticker on it. Now it's up against the wall, redneck mother, a mother who has raised her son so well, so well, so well. 34 and he's drinking in his honky-tonk, just kicking hippie asses and raising hell. Sounds like a very nice guy. Now M is for the mud flaps you gave me for my pickup truck. O is for the oil that accumulates in my hair. T is for T-Bird. H is for Haggard. E is for eggs and orogeny. And R, that's for redneck. It's up against the wall, redneck mother. Mother who has raised her son so well, so well, so well. He's 34 and he's drinking in his honky tonk. He's just kicking hippie asses at raising hell. Yeah, he's 34 drinking in this old honky tonk. Just to kick it hippies asses and raising hell. Where at? In Muskogee, Oklahoma, USA. Yeah. I think that's the third time I've ever done that song. And it's funny because we did it last night. I think I did it once about 3 years ago. And then one night I was very drunk. I know that's hard for you to believe, Buck. But
I can't believe that.
I know.
No.
And I had finished a show. And I was hanging out with, what's her name that lives in Panama City now. I was down there, and Brittany was playing a show.
Second ex-wife, I think.
Third, I don't know. She's second and fourth.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, it's complicated. But I was down there. She was playing a show at another bar, and I walked in, and I was just there like to see the show, and they had a big request for that song, and nobody in the band knew it. And they go, "We know we can get you up on stage." I was like, "Sure, I know that." So I've done this so many times in my life. I don't ever jump stages and say, "Can I come sing with you?" I don't do that, but I get asked up to sing a lot. I'm like, just because I'm act like a hillbilly, it doesn't mean I know all the hillbilly music out there. So yeah, the first time I sang that was very intoxicated. The second time was pretty intoxicated too. And the third time is, last night. I was in the spirit world last night, Buck. I was ornery. I was ornery last night. I'll tell you what, I woke up. Do you ever do that? You ever wake up saying, oh no, I was in a mood.
Somebody please tell me if I had fun last night. Yeah.
I remember it. I'm just not proud of it. All right. Now, do we have any big old requests out there, Ross? Hey, Jason, our friend Carolyn is watching. Carolyn, thank you for supporting the band today, and she just tipped the band very well. She's watching down in Memphis. She's an awesome person.
She was just here a couple of weeks ago, shutting the bar down. She loves AJ's.
We got to do some Amarillo by Morning, going out to my Uncle Shane out there. Let's do that one, featuring Roz on the fiddle. Some George Strait. Anybody still love George Strait music? I hope so. If you don't love George Strait, I just don't know what to say. Have you ever heard somebody say, like, oh, I don't think I've ever heard anybody say, I just don't like that George Strait.
That's probably how we ended up with 60 Billboard #1 singles, If you don't like George Strait, you're probably in the wrong bar.
Yeah. Same with that Alan Jackson character. What a hippie he is, All right, here we go. Some George Strait by request. Go out to our friends from Australia. Thank you, Shane. Appreciate you. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antone. Everything that I've got is just what I got on. When the sun is high in the Texas sky, I'll be bucking at the county fair. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo, I'll be there. They took my saddle and used it, broke my leg in Santa Fe. My wife became Jason's girlfriend somewhere along the way. I'll be looking for aid when they pull that gate, and oh, that judge ain't blind. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's on my mind. Amarillo by morning, up from San Antonio. Everything that I've got is just what I've got on. Well, I ain't got a dime, but what I got is mine. I ain't rich, but Lord, I'm free. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Amarillo by morning, Amarillo's where I'll be. Y'all make some noise for this band up here. What do y'all think about Roz on that fiddle right there? I'll tell you what. Cherokee fiddle? There's not a lot of fiddle in it.
Heavy fiddle song. You don't know that one?
No, Cherokee fiddle. Oh, which one? But you know, oh yeah. We have any Tim McGraw. I was going to try to get
Just to see you smile.
I like
Something
that's
like
my
that.
favorite one. I'd rather than just see you smile and eat.
Yeah.
See that? Yeah, we can do it. We'll get through because you know Cherokee fiddle doesn't have a lot of fiddle in it.
I know, isn't that weird?
I know it
It's got
doesn't.
a lot of weird chords, but
Yeah. So we're going to do some Tim McGraw. Then we have some Willie Nelson and Merle Haggard and Pancho and Lefty, some Towns Van Zandt. So we have Australia in the house and we have Ireland in the house. A lot of international honky tonkers, yeah. So we're going to get to this one right here. Some Tim McGraw called Just to See You Smile.
We're going to do it in E.
Yeah, it's a weird. It's like it's all right. It's a good song. It's actually one of my favorites right here.
Today and yesterday as I was driving. I love it.
I love this might be my favorite Tim McGraw song. It's definitely in my top 3. I don't do a lot of Tim McGraw music. If you hear my voice and you hear his voice, not a lot of similarities there, you know.
I couldn't tell him.
No.
I have a hard time telling you apart.
Where are you guys from? We got Texas here, but where are you from? Where? Pensacola? Missouri. I can't hear. It's hard to hear up here. Missouri. What is that? The Aloha State?
no, it's the Rocky Mountain State.
Oh, no. It's the Show Me State. Yeah. Welcome in, Missouri. Good to see you guys. No matter where you're from, I'm glad to have. We got Ireland, we got Australia, we got Texas, we got Missouri. What about you guys over here? Where? California. If he said California, I just want to say California's in the house. Ireland, Australia. I want to welcome all y'all to the United States. Good to see you. But welcome in, guys. Let's have a good time here at AJ's Good Time Bar. And here's some Tim McGraw country music coming at you. an eye for things that glitter, but I was far from being made of gold. I don't know how, but I scraped up the money. I just never could quite tell, you know. Just like when you were leaving Amarillo, taking that new job in Tennessee. I quit mine so we could be together. I can't forget the way you looked at me. Just to see you smile, I'd do anything that you wanted me to. When all is said and done, I never count the calls. It's worth all that's lost just to see you smile. You said time was all you really needed. I walked away and let you have your space, 'cause leaving didn't hurt me near as badly as the tears I saw rolling down your face. And yesterday I knew just what you wanted. You came walking up to me with him. I told you that I was happy for you, and given a chance I'd lie again. Just to see you smile, I'd do anything that you wanted me to. When all is said and done, I'd never count the calls. It's worth all that's lost just to see you smile. I'd do anything that you wanted me to. It all is said and done, I never count the calls. It's worth all that's lost just to see you smile. So Tim McGraw by request. Thank you guys very much. Tony wants to hear some Waylon. We're going to get to that. Where's Tony? Is he in the house or is Tony watching online? I never know. I get some of the names twisted up sometimes. We got some David Allan Coe, but first, all right, Tony, we're going to get to that. Tony's been good to us today. We appreciate you, Tony. I know you always have. We got some Rose in Paradise for him in just a
This
second.
young lady's got a complaint down here.
Oh,
Apparently.
what?
Filling out the complaint paperwork.
Oh. What is it? You know, we haven't done an Alan Jackson song yet, so we'll do that. We'll do it coming up. Thank you. Where are you from? Michigan. Ah, yes.
That's the Peach State.
It is the Peach State, Jason. No, it's the Great Lakes State. Yeah. Welcome in, Michigan. All right, Jason, you tell a great story about this next song, written by
Well,
Townes
you know,
Van
it's
Zandt.
not my story. I saw this. If anybody gets a chance, if anybody really loves country music, there's a terrific documentary that came out a year or two ago that by the great filmmaker Ken Burns that does all those great documentaries, and he did one about country music, and it's spectacular. And there's an episode where they cover the making of this song we're about to do called Poncho and Lefty. It was written by a guy named Townes Van Zandt, who was sort of an unsung hero. He was a terrific songwriter and had the respect throughout the industry from folks. people like Chris Christopherson and Bob Dylan wanted to write with him, famously, like tracked him down for months trying to get him to write with him, and he wouldn't do it because Townes was kind of a tortured soul and kept to himself. And, of course, Merle Haggard and Willie Nelson, also two of the greatest songwriters of all time, and they loved this song. They wanted to do a duo version of it to pay tribute to Townes. They loved Townes, and they knew that it would certainly make him some money, for sure. They were, Merle and Willie at the time, this is early 80s, they were like at the top of their game. And the documentary covers, they've got archive footage of Merle Haggard talking back before he died about the making of this song. It's kind of funny because he says, you know, this is the early 80s. He said, Willie and I had been partying and hitting it very hard for like several days in a row, doing all the things. I mean, he talks about cocaine, pills, everything you can think of. They were on a roll. And Merle said, I got a phone call. They were down recording this song late at night at the studio. They wanted me to come down at like 2 a.m. and sing what they call a guide vocal or a scratch vocal. This doesn't count. Just come in and sing your part so we can make sure the arrangement's all put together with the band and musicians and all that kind of stuff. And Merle, in the interview, he's talking about it. I don't even remember going down there. He just goes down to the studio late at night and sings his part. Then he goes back and crashes at Willie's place. Goes back to the studio the next day, and the producer and the engineer are there. And he's like, okay, guys, I feel better today. I'm ready to record my part for real. And they started laughing. And they said, man, that part you sang last night was so good that we've already sent this thing off to be mixed and mastered. It's done. And it's a tribute to what a great singer Merle Haggard is, because he went into the studio very messed up, sang it one time through. There's no edits, and they didn't have, of course, auto-tune and all that kind of stuff back then. But so when you hear this song, next time you hear Pancho and Lefty, keep that in mind.
Yeah. Well, Jason, you know, Merle Haggard was pretty messed up when he did this song, and that makes me want to get a little bit messed up and do this song too, you know. So I hope y'all have a drink out there, and if you find a drink for me, I'd like to do it. But here we go, guys. So Pancho and Lefty, by request, and we got some Cherokee Fiddle. My buddy Jake's watching out in Idaho. Jake, man, appreciate you tuning in. We have already played that song, but we'll do some more Don Williams for you. And we got some Cherokee Fiddles after this in here. Here you go, though. Some Pancho and Lefty, one of my favorite songs of all time.
Hey, are you going to skip that?
Yeah, the little 4 bars. We'll go straight to it like a chorus will be the song I like, yeah.
Living on the road, my friend, is gonna keep you free and clean. Now you wear your skin like iron and your breath's as hard as kerosene. Weren't your mama's only boy, but her favorite one, it seemed. She began to cry when you said goodbye. Sang to your dreams. Pancho was a bandit boy. His horse was fast as polished steel. He wore a gun outside his pants for all the honest world to feel. Pancho met his match, you know, in the deserts down in Mexico. Nobody heard his dying words. That's the way you go. All the federales say they could have had him any day, only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Lefty can sing the blues all night long like he used to. Dusty Pancho bit down south, well, it ended up in Lefty's mouth. Davy Lake for Pancho Low, well, and where he got the bread to go. Ain't nobody knows. All the federalists say they could have had him any day. Only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. Poets tell how Pancho fell and left his living in a cheap hotel. The desert's quiet and Cleveland's cold, and so the story ends were told. Pancho needs your prayers, it's true, but save a few for Lefty too. Thank you. Only did what he had to do. Now he's growing old. All the federalists say they could have had him any day. Only let him slip away. Out of kindness, I suppose. A few great federalists say they could. Only let him go so long. Out of kindness, I suppose. Yeah. What do y'all think about this band? Do you like what they're doing up here? I'll tell you what. Whew, they're good. Now, I've been talking about Roz today. Roz only met me, it was not even a week ago you met me, because you've only lived here a week. And she felt sorry for me one day. She walked by and saw my show, and she said, you know, what you could really use is a fiddle player that's not on your nerves. And Jason, you know that's a hard sell for me. I mean,
Very much so.
I mean, it's like that. You got me there. You had me at hello is what that is. But this is the second time she's ever played with us. She's only lived in town for 1 week. I think she's doing a great job. Y'all make some noise for Roz on that fiddle right there. Thank you.
y'all.
Thank you, guys. And yeah, I'm having a damn good time. I hope you're having fun. I know I'm annoying, but I hope you're having fun. You know.
Even though you're annoying, I'm still having a
Oh,
good
there
time.
it is. That's why you have to have a microphone, Roz. Because Jason will tell you, if you don't, I will bully you. I will bully everybody. But
if you can't defend yourself, you know, you got it coming.
All right, we got some Johnny Lee, some 1980 country music coming up for some Cherokee fiddle, right? That's what you wanted?
I'm looking at a chart here.
I believe it's either in B minor or D. I can't remember. It seems like
I think it's in D from the 6. I think. It's in D.
You know, the irony of this song is that there's not a lot of fiddle in it. It's a great song from the early 80s. I love 80s country music. I like 80s country more than 90s country, but this song is one you don't hear a lot, but people do love this song. And we got some Alan Jackson coming up after this and some Don Williams. So thank you for being good to us. Keep those requests coming. Here we go. Hey, Jason, did you see who's bartending today?
I did. We have the awesome Miss Alyssa, and then I noticed Miss Jen came in.
That's a dream
making
team
a
back
daytime
there.
appearance.
Dream team back there.
That is the dream team.
One of them is very nice, one of them is not. I'll let you figure it out. They're both great bartenders sometimes and terrible human beings. But you know what? 1 out of 2 is good enough, I guess. Be nice. Be nice. By request. When the train pulled into the station, he'd open up his case and rosin up his bone. He'd lips an orange blossom special. 'Cause you want to make a living, you gotta put on a show. And when he smelled smoking cinders, slick back his hair and open up his cage, he'd play Cherokee fiddle, he'd play it for the whiskey. 'Cause good whiskey never let him lose his place. He was always there playing for the miners. The Devil's Dream was a song they understood. How did he go out to Oklahoma? But he'd waited till the trains were running and the weather was good. Now when he'd smell the smoke and cinders, slick back his hair and rosin up his bow, he'd play Cherokee fiddle, he'd play it for the whiskey. 'Cause good whiskey never let him lose his face. And now the Indians are dressing up like cowboys, and the cowboys are putting leather and turquoise on, and the music is sold by lawyers, and the fools who fiddled in the middle of the stations are gone. Some folks say they'll never miss it, that old fiddle squeal like an engine brakes. The Cherokee fiddle is gone forever, like the music of the whistle that our old motors made. So when you smell the smoke and cinders, slick back your hair and open up your case, and play the Cherokee fiddle, you play it for the whiskey. Good whiskey never let you lose your place. Oh, good whiskey never let you lose your place. We'll give it a shot.
I got into that, and then my app does this a lot. They scroll it and they just disappear.
I know it does that sometimes.
Totally lost on that. Totally lost. But that's a cool song. You don't hear it a lot. So Johnny Lee, thank you. We got some Alan Jackson coming at you, then some Don Williams, or as we like to call him, Dan Williams. Anybody still love Alan Jackson music? I hope so. That's it? Oh, never mind. You know,
Y'all might be in the wrong place.
yeah, if you don't love Alan, you might be in the wrong spot. And Carolyn's got a great request coming up. Carolyn, thank you. We got y'all coming up. Keep those requests coming, ladies and gentlemen. Let's all Chattahoochee and chill on a Sunday afternoon. Chattahoochee. It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. I got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Oh, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who it was. Thought about a living and a little about love. Fogged up the windows of my old Chevy. Well, I was willing, but she wasn't ready. So we settled for a burger and a grape snow cone. I dropped her off early, but I didn't go home. Down by the river on a Friday night, the pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the minute. Oh, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who it was. Thought about a living and a little about love. The Chattahoochee. It gets hotter than a hoochie coochie. We laid rubber on the Georgia asphalt. Got a little crazy, but we never got caught. Down by the river on a Friday night, pyramid of cans in the pale moonlight. Talking about cars and dreaming about women. Never had a plan, just a living for the men. Oh, way down yonder on the Chattahoochee. Never knew how much that muddy water meant to me. But I learned how to swim and I learned who it was. Thought about a living and a little about love. Thought about a living, little about love. Watch out. Shots. Shots to the band, Jason. Why not? I mean, why not, Buck? Why not? Yeah, come on, man. Shots to the band. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Ooh, that's right, y'all. All right. We've got a lot of shit to do, but let's do Tulsa Time. Did they say which day?
The stupid one?
Tulsa Time, and then what we'll do is you can go out. We'll do that one while you're out. Is that cool? What do you think, Jay? We got a lot of requests. And then we can break.
Tulsa Time, and then what's the fiddle song?
There's not a fiddle song. Oh no, we got the Call of Baton Rouge. Tulsa Time, Call of Baton Rouge.
Send her out.
And then we'll do Tulsa Time. Should we do Tulsa Time with her? Yeah. Okay, so we'll do.
Dad, call it Baton Rouge.
All right.
So Tulsa Time, Colin, and then David Allen.
All right, this song goes out to my buddy Jake that's watching. Thank you. Jake is watching up in Idaho. Jake, thank you very much, brother. We already did Some Broken Hearts Never Mend, so he said any other Don Williams, so we're going to do some Tulsa Time. And then,
We got a buddy that plays with us sometimes down here. A guy named Mark Johnson used to play the bass guitar with Don Williams. He always tells this funny story about a lady came up to him the other day and said, "Hey, do y'all know any Dan Williams?" And he was like, "Do you mean Don Williams?" She's like, yeah, Don Williams. He said, "You're a big fan, are you?" Yeah. I always think of that every time we do this song.
yeah, we got, it is hilarious. Here's some Tulsa Time going out to my buddy Jake
Dan
up
Williams,
in Idaho.
yeah.
Then we got some Garth Brooks coming up. It's a David Allen Co. Thank you very much. I left Oklahoma driving in my my Pontiac and just about to lose my mind. I was going to Arizona, maybe on to California, where the people all live so fine. My baby said I was crazy, my mama calls me lazy, but I'm gonna show them all this time. And ain't no fooling, I don't need no more schooling. I was born just to walk the line. Living on Tulsa time, living on Tulsa time. Well, you know that I've been through it when I set my watch back to it. Living on Tulsa time. Thank you. So there I was in Hollywood and wishing I was doing good and talking on the telephone line. But ain't no need me in the movies and nobody sings my songs, and I guess I'm just wasting time. So then I got to thinking, man, I'm really sinking, and I really had a flash this time. Well, I had no business leaving, so nobody will be grieving if I take it back to Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time, living on Tulsa time. Well, I set my watch back to it, girl, you know that I've been through it. Living on Tulsa time. Sing it with us, guys. Here we go. Living on Tulsa
Y'all
time.
clap your hands now.
Living on Tulsa time. Well, you know that I've been through it. Well, I set my watch back to it. Living on Tulsa time. Oh, yeah, I've been living on Tulsa time. Living on Tulsa time. Gonna set my watch back to it, girl. You know that I've been through it. Living on Tulsa time. Woo, thank you. We want to hear Garth Brooks out there. We got some Garth Brooks fans in the house? All right. Here's one about Jason. You told me, well, Jason's very fluent in Le Français.
Well,
you told me
I
what
used
this
to
song.
be.
Well,
I did take French for quite a while. Me and my buddies used to go over to our French teacher's house, and he had these.
wait a second.
He had these books that were just the dirty words.
Oh.
So that's pretty much what I remember.
Oh. But you knew how to translate this song.
But I did. This is if you translate this song from the Cajun French, it's about a red stick.
It's also called Baton Rouge. Big old request for calling Baton Rouge. Thank you guys for tipping the band and requesting it. And remember, there's two ways to get your songs played. Jason, you told me there's rumors of a third way today. Number one way to get your song played is what so many of you have done, is throw some love in a tip jug and tell us what you want to hear. Whether it's old country or even older country, that's what we're going to do. The second way is to scan the QR codes. You'll see them on the TV screens, on your bar top, and on the tabletops. Scan that with your phone. You can request a seat from the comfort of your bar stool. Very easy way to do it. What's this third way you're talking about, Jason?
Well, it may come as a bit of a shock to you, but there is a third way. The third way is, we've already learned about this earlier if you were here with us. This band likes to drink a little bit. Are y'all drinking today?
Just a little. We drink a little, then we drink a little bit more. And they're drinking
If you feel sorry for us and want us to participate with you, bring us a round of drinks. Hell, we'll play 2 or 3 of your songs.
Even if I don't know what I'm doing. All right. We got to do this one. Some Garth Brooks featuring Miss Roz on the fiddle. What do y'all think about Roz? Do you like her? She got the loudest woos of anybody. I don't need the woos. I just need the booze. You know what I'm talking about? That's what I'm talking about. Here it is. The Garth Brooks by request. I spent last night in the arms of a girl in Louisiana. The one out on the highway, my thoughts are still with her. Such a strange combination of a woman and a child. Such a strange situation, stopping every 100 miles, calling Baton Rouge. A replay of last night's events rolled through my mind, except the Tina to erase my sweet red wine. All you need is a top sunny head, so I change the lanes. I need a cup of coffee and a couple dollars change, calling Baton Rouge. Operator, won't you put me on through? Gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge. Hurry up, won't you put her on the line? Gotta talk to the girl just one more time. Hello, Samantha dear, I hope you're feeling fine. It won't be long until I'm with you all the time, and until then I'll spend my money up right down to my last dime. Calling Baton Rouge. All right, everybody do it. Here we go. Operator, won't you put me on through? I gotta send my love down to Baton Rouge. Hurry up, won't you put her on the line? Talk to the girls one more time. Oh, in Baton Rouge, sweet Baton Rouge, my Baton Rouge. Garth Brooks, my request. I've had a lot of gigs this week. That one showed up there. Uh-oh. How may I help you, young man? Oh, you got it, man. Makeup and faded blue jeans to the top of the set list. You got it. Buffalo, Minnesota, Steve, you've got a friend in here, whether you know it or not. We got David Allen Coe coming up, but first we got to do some makeup and faded blue jeans. Rosalind's going to come out and meet y'all and find out what else you want to hear. We do remember your requests. We just got to keep them lined up. We got some makeup and faded blue jeans. Now, Buffalo, Minnesota Steve is tuned in wanting to hear this song. And this young man from upstate New York, he said, I want to get that to the top of the set list. So he came up with a $20 bill. So that's the high demand song. Thank you, Buffalo, Minnesota Steve, and thank you, Porter, right? Thank you very much. Here's some Merle Haggard by request. You let Roz know what else you want to hear, guys. We're here till 6 o'clock, so keep those requests coming. Modesto, I was working a Holiday Inn. I was sent with a gig that would last us throughout the weekend. I was singing a new song I had wrote on the way into town. That's when she came in the front door and found her a place to sit down. Hey, I knew right away that she liked the words to my song, because she stared at my guitar as she followed my fingers too long. And she had a likeness to a girl that I'd seen in my dream. But you know, lights can do wonders, makeup and faded blue jeans. And the last thing I needed was somebody messing up my mind. And so I found 100 reasons for looking her way one more time. She could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with guitar, and mine blow all my chances at being a big singing star. On second thought, never mind. With one passing glance, I could tell she was young for her age. Yeah, well, she looked a hell of a lot better at AJ's than she ever did over at Tootsie's or the stage. And as she sipped on wine, I could tell just the kind she would be. And somehow I knew that she was here to do bad things to me. And the last thing I needed was somebody messing up my mind. And so I found 100 reasons for looking her way one more time. She could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with guitar, and might blow all my chances at being a big singing star. Why don't we pick it? Think about it for a minute. I was right. Yeah, she could cause me to sing bad and fall out of love with guitar, and might blow all my chances at being a big singing star. It was a Merle Haggard by request. Thank you, Porter, and thank you, Buffalo, Minnesota. Steve tuned in from Buffalo, Minnesota. We got some great music coming up. We got to do a couple here with you guys need a break. All right. Who wanted to hear David Allan Coe? Where'd they go? Are they out there still? All right. It's a sing-along song, and if y'all don't sing along with it, it will be terrible for my ego. I mean, it just would. I need you to. Speaking of egos, we have Jen and Alyssa here today behind the bar. Now, did Jen finally quit? Did you get rid of her? That I was hoping. Wishful thinking, no. Because Jen will get you killed in here if you're not careful. Yeah. But welcome to AJ's, guys. Please remember to be good to your bartenders. That's Alyssa, and Jen's run off somewhere, but she'll be back. Please be good to those girls. I promise you they work hard and they do a damn good job back there. So make sure you're taking care of them. Here's some David Allan Coe by request. It was all I could do to keep from crying. And sometimes have to call me darling. 1, 2, 3. That's where you say darling. You never even call me by my name. You don't have to call me Waylon Jennings. And you don't have to call me Charlie Brine. You don't have to call me Merle Haggard anymore. Even though you're on my fine side, and I'll hang around as long as you will let me. I never minded standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling. 1, 2, 3. Hello, darling. You never even call me by my name. I've seen my name a few times on your Facebook. I've seen it on signs where I play. But the only time I know I'll sing David Allen Cole when Jesus has his final judgment day. And I hang around as long as you will let me. I never minded standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling. 1, 2, 3. Well, howdy, darling. You never even call me by my name. All right, now we know this is supposed to be the perfect country and western song, but it ain't. Because they didn't mention nothing at all about mamas or trains or trucks or prisons or getting drunk. They also didn't mention anything about, dirt roads and tailgates and tan lines and speakers that go boom boom, and your daddy's tractor, Dixie cups, and what else, Jason? It's
They definitely didn't mention being fancy like Applebee's.
Oh, that's country AF right there, yeah. So now we've got all that stuff covered. We got it. Yeah. I was drunk day my mom got out of prison. I went to pick her up in the rain, but before I could get to the station in my pick-em-up truck, what happened, y'all? She got. It really happened. I hate it when that happens, but it's true. So I'll hang around as long as you will let me. And I never minded standing in the rain. You don't have to call me darling. 1, 2, 3. Ah, darling, you never call me. I wonder why you don't call me. Why don't you ever call me by my name? Yeah, something like that. All right, we're doing all requests. Band finally gave up. We got some great songs. I don't do. Who wanted to hear Gary Stewart? Who wanted to hear that? Okay, right here. Without a steel guitar. Oh, thank you. drinking thing just doesn't come out right, you know. And same with She's Acted Single, I'm Drinking Double. You really need a steel guitar for those. We could probably do some other Gary Stewart for you. Yeah, we could do the Empty Glass or something, but without the steel, I've got this drinking thing that keeps. That's gonna be a tough one to do. Anybody love country music out there? I hope so. We're doing all requests. Anybody like Chris Christopherson? I hope so. Here's a song Chris Christopherson wrote, and he had a great cut of this. And it was also done by Roger Miller, and Waylon Jennings did this. Tom Paul Glazer. A lot of folks in country music have done this song called Loving Her Was Easier. I have seen the morning burning golden on the mountain in the sky, aching with the freedom of an eagle when she flies, turning on the world the way she smiled upon my soul as I lay dying, healing as the colors of the sunshine, the shadows of her eyes. Waking every morning to the feeling of her fingers on my skin, wiping out the traces of the people and the places that I'd been, teaching me that yesterday was something that I never thought of trying. Talking of tomorrow and the money, love, and time we had to spend. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Come close together with a feeling that I've never known before in my time. She ain't ashamed to be a woman nor afraid to be a friend. I don't know the answer to the easy way she's opened every door of my mind, but dreaming was as easy as believing it was never gonna end. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. Thank you, sir. Loving her was easier than anything I'll ever do again. It's Chris Christopherson music right there, a beautiful song. Thank you guys. We're about to get the band back. We got a lot of songs to do. We're here till about 6 o'clock, so keep those requests coming. Don't be shy about it. Some Alan Jackson, Brothers Osborne, some Waylon Jennings, some Highwaymen. You guys are great. You know, I just looked down. I noticed something, y'all, and this is tragic. It's very tragic. But I am completely out of booze, and I'm not out of hope. I'm not giving up, but I am out. So we're gonna see if I can sober up or fall apart. We'll see what happens. But they know what I drink. You know, I drink tequila and ranch water and whatever I have in my hand at the time. Where are you from? Florida. What part of Florida? I know Port St. Louis. What is that, 772? Yeah, 772. Don't ask me how I know this. Don't ask me why I know these really, really random things. Now, Mark Maz on the drums. He's actually from Miramar, Florida, not too far away. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, they know what I drink. They know what we all drink here. But Mark.
Jack.
Mark drinks Jack in the summertime. Mark, are we back in season for the way you like your Jack? So when it warms up, Mark Mazza does Jack Daniels on the rocks. But when it's cold outside, he does Jack Daniels straight. And now he told me right now he could go either way with it. But the ice can be refreshing on a day like this. Yeah, he's back there working hard. Yeah. Looks like we got some drinks coming. All right, guys, we got some Rose in Paradise and The Devil in Me coming up. Jason, maybe I'm wrong. Back me up. I don't know. You can correct me if I'm wrong or back me up if I'm right. The beer, the wine, the whiskey. You know that song? We're not allowed to play that here.
Probably not.
Probably, maybe late at night we go,
Well,
oh my
okay,
God.
so this is a great time to get into. There's actually 3 rules here at Alan Jackson's. There used to only be 2 rules, but Russell knows about what happened with the first one. Buck had something to do with it.
Yeah, he did. So there's 3 rules we have to go by here. As Jason said, there used to only be 2 rules at Alan Jackson's bar for the bands to follow. The number 1 rule, well, Alan called us on that Zoom call that morning. We'd played a late night.
It was like last summer. It was
Yeah.
hot.
It was hot in here. We'd played a late night gig the night before. We thought we had a great gig, and we knew we knew there was rules. We didn't know how strict they had to
Well,
be.
there's just the 2.
There was the 2. So anyway, Alan Jackson calls us in on a Zoom meeting one morning. Buck's there looking just like this. It's 6:30 in the morning, got his glasses on, sitting there, hadn't been to bed. He's, just raising hell all night. And we'd been playing, and Alan said, boys, you know about my 2 rules, right? And we said, yeah. And he goes, well, I'm going to add a new rule number 1. Rule number 1 in playing in Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar is, Buck, you got to keep your shirt on. You can't be shirtless up here anymore, Buck.
It really bums me out, and you too, I imagine.
I know. I loved it. He was over here rocking out. He learned this from our friend Bill Cook, that you could take your shirt off and glisten in the stage lights, and Bill can't work here anymore because of it. He just couldn't help himself.
Well, Buck did it too.
And then Buck did. That's what I'm saying. Then Buck did it, and then Alan's like, that's enough. So Buck, keep your shirt on. Well, he's got his shirt on, so rule number 1 is good. Thank you for not taking your shirt off on stage today. That was a lot of fun. There was all those girls that were lined up, and there was a couple guys too. Doesn't matter. Love is love. I don't care. But there was a lot of people wanting to get to know Buck that night. And Alan's like, it took away from the music, boys. It just took away. So thank you for keeping your shirt on.
My pleasure.
All right. Rule number 2.
The old rule number 1.
Right, is remember, it's AJ's Good Time Bar, not the bad time bar that just meant okay time bar. It's the good time bar. Who's having a good time in this honky tonk? All right, so rule number 2.
2 rules are covered. Yeah.
And Jason, rule number 3 is what? I forget it sometimes.
Well, it's right here on the sign, and we talked about this a little earlier, and this actually did truly come straight from Alan Jackson himself when he bought this bar a few years ago. He said, we are going to play country music here.
Absolutely.
You can go up and down the street and hear all the 90s rock played like shit you want to hear if you want to. But right here, we play country music, and we think that's not a rule. That's a privilege. What do y'all think?
I think it's great.
Yeah. The only bar in this whole district that plays exclusively country music, and that was Alan's idea for sure.
Speaking of Alan, we got to do one for Carolyn, some Alan Jackson.
I told her, I sent her a text. I told her we'd get to it.
Okay. We're going to get to that one in just a second. First, we got some Waylon Jennings, Little Rose in Paradise for Tony. Thank you very much. And listen, we had some folks bring us some drinks. I think we should all have a drink together. If you got a drink, raise it up. If you can't raise your drinks, promise me you'll raise some hell. Can you do that? On the count of 3, everybody holler, hell yeah, that's Swaller. 1, 2, 3, holler. Ed Swaller. Here's some Waylon Jennings. Waylon's last number 1 hit from the mid-1980s. Oh, my God, darling. Thank you. Look at this. Look at this. The sweetness involved.
What was it that last ex-wife of yours said about this song? It's a great song.
Oh, my God. She said, I wish somebody would talk to me like this. And I said, what? She was like, it's just so romantic. And I said, this is a true story. Like,
It's a beautiful song.
it is. And she was like, I just think it's so romantic. I was like, you know it's a murder song,
Yeah,
right?
he kills
like,
her.
He
Yeah.
allegedly.
Well, the songwriters, they left it vague, but I've seen them in interviews talking about, like, that's pretty much what we are alluding
My
to.
goodness,
in the-
it's
in the
crazy.
lyrics.
Yeah. So she's like, yeah, but still, it's very sweet. And that goes to show you what I was dealing with there.
When I get murdered.
Yeah, yeah. As long as you love me good, you can be. I mean, so weird. All right, so here's some Waylon Jennings by request. Thank you. This goes out to Tony and a couple other folks wanted to hear this. We appreciate y'all. She was a flower for the taking. Her beauty cut just like a knife. He was a banker for making, and he swore he'd love her all his life. On her mansion on the mountain, with a formal garden and a lot of land. Paradise became a prison. That Georgia banker was a jealous man. Every time he talks about her, you can see the fire in his eyes. He'd say, well, I would walk through hell on Sunday, keep my rose in paradise. He hired a man to tend the garden, keep an eye on her while he was gone. Some say they ran away together, and some say that gardener left alone. Now the banker is an old man, that mansion's crumbling down. Sits all day and he stares at the garden, and not a trace of her was ever found. Every time he talks about her, you can see the fire in his eyes. He'd say, well, I would walk through hell on Sunday, keep my rose in paradise. Now there's a rose out in the garden,
Oh, my goodness.
beauty cuts just like a knife. Some say it even grows in the wintertime and blooms in the dead of the night. Woo!
Our friend Casey's in the house. She just came to start trouble, I bet.
Oh my God. She drinks whatever. I just need a ranch water.
Actually, she wants a tequila.
You see what happens in my life, Buck? I have been very tame today, you know, and then random people love it. They love to make sure that I just drink tequila all day. Like, I've only asked for one tequila today. One.
That's not nearly enough.
That's all I've asked for. The rest have been provided. South Florida's taken care of. What did you want to hear? That one, I think we can do that one. I think we've done it once. I think so. Yeah, I like that song. Yeah.
What is it you always say? This is very hard to do. Is that right?
Yeah, this is hard to do when you're sober.
That's right.
This is very hard to do sober. And our friend Casey's here. She's a bartender down here and harasses me quite a bit. Yeah. But we're going to do this one, some Brothers Osborne. Then we're going to do a Honky Tonk Miracle Holler and Swaller. But let's have a good time out there. This goes out to Buffalo, Minnesota. Steve, thank you very much.
I think I did it with you once, but I can't remember it. Oh, okay.
G, E, and C the whole time.
Okay, right. Okay, cool.
164. Hold on, Jason.
I could say I love you and I could say I thank you, but do you want me to tell you the truth or what? Thank you, Casey. I tolerate you. Jason, why don't you lead the charge on this Honky Tonk
All right,
Miracle?
this is a Honky Tonk Miracle. We've had a couple of them happen. And we've already broken the law, apparently, because every time a Honky Tonk Miracle happens, which, by the way, is where one or more of you Honky Tonk heroes goes to our Honky Tonk Angels behind the bar. That's Miss Alyssa and Miss Jen. They're both awesome. Well, one of them's awesome, apparently, right?
No, they're both awesome. One of them's nice and one of them's mean.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
it's
what
the
it
only way you can find out is by asking.
Anyway, they have a superpower, and they can make booze magically appear on stage for the band.
It's called a miracle, Jason.
A Honky Tonk Miracle.
And what happens? We have to do an old-fashioned holler and swaller. If you got a drink, raise your drinks. If you can't raise your drinks, damn it, promise me you'll raise your kids or at least raise your credit score. Make your life better. On the count of three, everybody holler out. Yee-haw, then swaller in. 1, 2, 3, holler. And swaller. Welcome to AJ's. Thank you. Here we go. Some Brothers Osborne. That was for you, crazy person. Yeah, something like a strong wind is coming over me. Got hold of me. Thinking and doing things I shouldn't be. I really shouldn't be. There's one more call and one more what you doing right now. And there's one more trip to my side of town and you walk right in. One more, here we go again. One more drink leads to another. You slide up close to me. Tear the t-shirts off each other. Your hands all over me. And I tell myself I'm not in love. One more time is not enough. One last kiss, I did, you're gone, and I'm here wishing you could stay a little longer. Yeah, so calm and so cool I try to be. It don't bother me. The last time was the last time till I'm all alone, picking up the phone. There's one more call and one more one you're doing right now. And it's one more trip to my side of town and you walk right in. One more, here we go again. One more drink leads to another. You slide up close to me. Tear the t-shirts off each other. Your hands all over me. And I tell myself I'm not I'm here wishing you could stay a little longer. Yeah, one more drink leads to another. You slide up close to me, tear the t-shirts off each other. Your hair's all over me, and I tell myself I'm not in love, but one more time is not enough. One last kiss, and then you're gone. I'm here wishing you could stay a little longer. Stay a little longer. Stay a little longer. Stay a little longer. Jason Chance. Did anybody else get pregnant, or was that just me? I don't know, Jason. Damn, son. Dallas is probably watching. I think he's at home. He'll be down here later. You know, if I had a dime for every time some woman's walked up to me and said, "Where's Dallas?" I'm like, "Did you fail geography class? It's in Texas." What the hell? We got a good friend, Dallas Webb, that comes in and.
The Sonny Crockett of Nashville.
That's right. That's the Evil Knievel of Broadway. He'll be down here in a minute. When he comes in, you'll know. You'll know. You'll just know. Hey, we got to do some Alan Jackson music. We got a double shot of Alan Jackson. The first one, speaking of Jason's got the hot hand right now, and Jason's got a lot of things. He's got the hot hand. He's a hell of a guitar player. He's got a lot of talent vocally as well. Hell of a singer. He's got, what, 3 of my ex-wives now? You keeping up with them?
Look,
oh, God.
You're going to start that. That third ex-wife, by the way, I saw her the other day. Just letting you know. She's doing better.
No. She can't. No, I know better than that.
She gets 3 meals a day and a 10-minute phone call on the weekend.
So, she's incarcerated again?
Well, that's probably where she needs to be.
Oh, absolutely, man. It is. Well, Jason, I appreciate you. Wait, how do you know? And I didn't know.
I told you I went and saw her. Somebody's got to.
Well, I'm glad you get those conjugal visits over there. All right, we got to do this one right here, though. This is a great song called Between the Devil and Me. And Jason does this. We send this out to Carolyn watching some Alan Jackson music. I hope you love Alan Jackson. Now, the thing about this, if somebody said Between the Devil and Me, it seems like it would be about, like, yeah. I'm not going to say it. Golly Moses. I got to watch my mouth, Buck.
Yeah, I've been
This
watching it
is
all day.
not one you're going to hear very often down here. This happens to be, by the way, this is probably my favorite Alan Jackson song.
Mine too. Roz, you're being awfully quiet. Are you embarrassed of this band today? Are you ashamed of us?
Very.
I would be. Look, what do y'all think about Roz? Do you like her? I mean,
I'm the favorite.
you are the favorite. Yeah. She's a legend. She's a legend in her own mind. I promise that, y'all. But no, she does a great job. She's only been in town for 1 week. It's a true story, and it's the second time she's ever played with us, and just goes to show you how fast your dreams can just fall apart. You know,
Been here a week and's already sick of
just
it.
already slumming it down here with me. I tell you what, Roz, I'm glad you chose to slum with me instead of some of these other hillbillies.
Well, thanks for having me.
Here's Jason Chance. It's called Between the Devil and Me.
Oh, I love this song. This was one that gets forgotten sometimes, but this was a huge hit for Alan in the late 90s. It was a #1. And at the time, little history behind the song, I knew a couple of the guys that wrote the song. Alan and his longtime wife Denise had been going through some hard times, and a couple of the guys that worked at his record label came to him with this song. Gary Harrison and Carson Chamberlain had worked with him and said, "We got this song for you," and they played it for him, and he said, "I'm cutting that immediately," and he sent it out to Denise. So it's a great song. It's called Between the Devil and Me. Hope you like it.
Yeah, just rise the one.
This world can take you by the hand and tempt the soul of any man. But you can choose your path. There's two roads you can take. One way is right and one is wrong. Flesh is weak, but love is strong. She's all I see between the devil and me. The gates of hell swing open wide, inviting me to step inside. Be your friend. He calls again. I know it's him. The flames are spreading everywhere, and through the smoke I see her there. And she's all I see between the devil and so safe and warm. I close my eyes. The breeze blows across our bodies in the dark. Outside her reach is my concern. Somewhere I know the fire burns. I see between the devil and me. The gates of hell swing open wide, inviting me to step inside. I'll be your friend. He calls again. I know it's him. See her there. She's all I see between the devil and me. The flames are spreading everywhere, and through the smoke
Make some
Alan
noise for
Jackson
Jason
music, y'all,
Chance.
by request, yeah.
Where'd our friends go from Port St. Lucie? Did they leave? Where'd they go? They may have. Where? Oh, no, that's not you. I know who you are, sort of. I mean, I don't know you biblically, but I know who you are. We're doing requests. I know that they had wanted that, but I think they may have left. I don't want to leave them out too much.
Oh boy. Looks carbonated. Like old water.
Come get it. She drinks water. I can't believe it. You know, I only drink water when there's no tequila left. All right, we're doing all requests, guys. What we got?
Got a Brooks and Dunn request. Anybody still love Brooks and Dunn out there? Who still loves Brooks and Dunn? Make some noise. Brooks and Dunn. Anybody?
I do, Jason. Here's a
I
cowboy.
thought everybody loved Brooks
Here's a
and Dunn.
cowboy cha-cha. It goes like this. The cowboy cha-cha is not just a thing that Buck and my ex-wife do from time to time. It's also a dance.
Yes,
I
I've seen
actually
it
saw
done.
the inside of Ronnie Dunn's dressing room one time. True story.
Does he know about that? Sun goes down on my side of town, and a lonesome feeling comes to my door, and the whole world turns blue. See, guys, there's a rundown bar across the railroad track, got a table for two in the back where I sit alone. I think of losing you. Thank you. Spend most every night beneath the light of a neon moon. Thank you, sir. If you lose your one and only, always room here for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing in and out of the beams of a neon moon. Think of two young lovers running wild and free. Close my eyes and I sometimes see you in the shadows of this smoke-filled room. No telling how many tears I've sat here and cried, how many lies that I've lied, telling my poor heart she'll come back someday. Oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. Oh, if you lose your one and only, always room here for the lonely. Watch your broken dreams dancing it out of the beams of a neon moon. Jukebox plays on, drink by drink, and the words of every sad song seem to say what I think, and it's hurting inside of me. It ain't ever gonna end, oh, but I'll be alright as long as there's light from a neon moon. Oh, if you lose your one and only, always room here for the Watch your broken dreams dance sitting out of the beams of a neon moon. Watch your broken dreams dance sitting out of the beams of a neon moon. So Brooks and Dunn by request. Thank you guys very much. Thank you. We can do that one, sir. Yeah, a little wookin' panub, as Eddie Murphy called it on Saturday Night Live. I tune this guitar once or twice a month, whether it needs it or not.
We already did Johnny Lee one time today. We did the other song, but this is the main one.
From the movie Urban Cowboy. It's where he goes, "Sissy, get in the truck." You know, I've always thought that was very romantic. You know, the thing is, I don't think there's a good guy in that movie. Like,
Not really.
Like Bud and Sissy are pretty messed up. I mean, they're not like escaped convict messed up like what's his name, Hightower and that. What's his name? Yeah. Here's some Johnny Lee though coming at y'all. Big old request for this one. Thank you guys.
D-Raj, you know this one from the two? Yeah.
I spent a lifetime looking for you. Single bars, good time lovers, never true. Playing the fool's game and hoping to win. They're telling those sweet lies, losing again. Thank you. I was looking for love in all the wrong places, looking for love in too many faces, searching their eyes, looking for traces of what I'm dreaming of, hoping to find a friend and a lover. I'm blessed the day I discovered another heart, looking for love. I was alone then and no love inside. I did everything I could to get me through the night. I don't know where it started, where it might end. I turned to a stranger just like a friend. Traces of what I'm dreaming of, hoping to find a friend and a lover. I'm blessed the day I discovered another heart, discovered another heart. Oh, you were looking for love. Yeah, so Johnny Lee by request. Great one. Thank you, Brian. Keep those requests coming, guys. All right. Oh, Uncle Shane. It's my Uncle Shane right here, all the way from Australia. He drove from Australia to see us today. I'll tell you, he's dedicated to country music. Thank you.
You know what? He and Mark Mazza should compare notes because it's probably crocodile season, wrestling season.
Well, they're going into wintertime in Australia right
Oh, that's right. Well, so it just passed. Mark is an alligator wrestling champion from Florida. Kind of similar. Both of you have all your fingers. That's terrific.
Well, yeah. You wanted some deeper than the holler. And he's flying. Hey, listen, this is Shane. He wants to fly. He wants to fly the whole band out to Australia for his 21st birthday coming up next year. Yeah, we got in a discussion last night.
Where at in Australia, by the way? Where from in Australia? Where at? Okay. I spent a couple of weeks in Australia years ago, mostly around Sydney. Was playing with a girl named Gretchen Wilson. You ever heard her music? Redneck Woman? Yeah, we did the Footy Show, which is sort of like the Australian version of Monday Night Football.
Oh. Well, a lot of people don't know, Shane, and you guys listen. Fiona, you said she likes Gretchen. So, Jason, you were in Gretchen's band. You were a band leader for a long time, right?
Yeah, we did the Footy Show. It was very cool. They told us before we got there. They said this is sort of like their version of Monday Night Football, and it was probably even bigger than Monday Night Football. Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Shane. That's my Uncle Shane right there. Y'all be nice to Shane. I promise he'll be nice to you. He got that black eye from talking back to Fiona one time. Once. All it takes is once. She'll put you in your place. I don't mess with Fiona.
Real quick, I'll tell you a funny story. Shane, you've been to Sydney, right? Yeah, okay. Well, when we got to Sydney, we didn't know. We're a bunch of Americans, we don't know what we're doing. We're just walking around the city. We're asking people, where should we go? What should we do? And everybody was telling us, go here, go here, go here, but don't go to King's Cross. That place sucks. It's terrible. So we're going to King's Cross, of course. It's like the seediest part of Sydney that you can imagine. There's like live sex bars there.
Very much not like Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. No live sex in here. That's the truth.
Not anymore.
All right, here's a tricky song. This song is way trickier than it sounds. All right, Randy Travis by request going out to my Uncle Shane. Thank you, Shane.
Rides 1616 on the top, I think. On the top of the. Just rides 1616 on the top.
So what is it? Let's just stay on. Well, I don't know. Is it 1-6? What is it? 1-6?
I thought the top was just 16.
All right, by request.
We've only played this song like twice. We're going to give it the old community college effort.
I
I love this song. It's a good one.
It's probably my favorite Randy Travis.
I've heard those city singers sing about how they can love deeper than the oceans, higher than the stars above. I come from the country and I know I ain't seen it all. Well, I heard that ocean's salty and the stars, they sometimes fall. And will not do justice to the way I feel for you. So I had to sing a song about all the things I knew. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the rivers, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, longer than the song of a whippoorwill. From the back roads to the Broadway shows with 1,000,000 miles between, there's at least 1,000,000 love songs that people love to sing. Everyone is different, everyone's the same, and this is just another way of saying the same thing. My love is deeper than a holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon the hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, longer than the song of a whippoorwill. Sing it with us, guys. My love is deeper than the holler, stronger than the river, higher than the pine trees growing tall upon that hill. My love is purer than the snowflakes that fall in late December, and honest as a robin on a springtime windowsill, longer than the song of a whippoorwill. Of a whippoorwill. Randy Travis going out to my Uncle Shane. Thank you, Shane. Jason, did you see what just happened? Two things happened. Number one, a honky-tonk miracle. Number two, a honky-tonk catastrophe.
We went from Sad Song Sunday to Miracles Abound Sunday.
So within 30 seconds, we had a honky-tonk miracle, and then Dallas Webb walked in, which is what I call a honky-tonk catastrophe. I mean, right now, it's not. He thinks of himself as a honky-tonk miracle.
He's got a good shirt on today.
Yeah, well, let me see it.
Proud of that one.
I don't know, man. Them pockets are upside down, bro. I just want you to know that.
He's got the bolo working. He's got it working.
That ain't how you wear one of those. I'm just going to let you know. Those bolos are supposed to come up there, you know? You're supposed to go all the way. You know, you're supposed to, like, I don't know. You look like...
We've seen, our friend Dallas has been down here this weekend, the last 3 or 4 nights. We've seen 4 nights in a row, I think. He's batting 500 on the shirts. 2 of them have been good. Yeah.
Well, this one, I don't know. Jury's out on this one. You know, he looks like J.R. Ewing walked into a flea market one day.
I vote thumbs up on that one. I didn't like the first one. He was like, no, it's a great shirt. No, it's
The first one looked like one that Ronnie Dunn would have thrown out of his dressing room.
Yeah.
And you've been in his dressing room, so
He
you
was
know what
like-
his shirts look like.
Yeah. It was like off, on, off, on. That one last night wasn't good either. Sorry.
But, you know, we got Dallas and my Uncle Shane in the room. That means a lot of trouble. But, Jason, we had a Honky Tonk Miracle. Why don't you lead the charge on this one?
We got to drink together one more time, y'all. By law, in 1796, Tennessee declared that anytime a honky-tonk miracle occurs, they wrote this into the state constitution, we must do a holler and swallow. Raise your drinks up. Let's see them. You should all be drinking by now. If you're not, shame on you. Go see Miss Alyssa, Miss Jen behind the bar. They will certainly take care of you. On the count of 3, let's blow the roof right off this place with a holler. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, holler! Let's swallow. Cheers, y'all.
You sing Heart Over Mine? No, I never have.
Nobody sings it. Jason, you don't sing Heart Over Mine, do you? Which one? Heart Over Mine. Where's Mark Johnson when we need him?
I know he could do it.
Well, let's do a shuffle.
I mean, if they want crazy arms, you do crazy arms.
Yeah, that's a good shuffle. I just asked her, what do you like to play? She likes to do shuffles. Let's do a good shuffle.
Yeah, I mean, we could do another Ray Price for sure.
What's a good fiddle shuffle?
I mean, crazy arms is a good.
Top?
Top, yeah.
I don't really sing it very well, though.
We haven't done Big City today.
All right, sorry. We had to have a meeting just now.
We had to talk about the fact we're going to do. We haven't done one in a while. A Merle Haggard song. Everybody still love Merle
Or a
Haggard
shuffle.
out there. See, we have declared this is Merle Haggard month. If you didn't
Always
know.
Merle Haggard month.
Well, yeah, it should always be Merle Haggard month. But Merle had a birthday a couple of weeks ago. He also happened to die on his birthday, which is either very sad or incredibly metal, depending
Well, that's
on which way
it's
you
the
look
Merle
at it.
Haggard way of doing things. What do y'all think about Roz on the fiddle? Do you like her or no? Yeah. See, I'm the same way. I haven't figured it out yet. I haven't figured it out. She just moved here 1 week ago from Indiana, and
Fresh off the boat.
but when she don't talk much, but when she does talk, she sounds like she's from Alabama. How did that happen? I don't know.
I'm not sure.
She's a great fiddle
Indiana
player.
is very country.
It is very country. And Roz is country as cornbread. She's a great fiddle player. And I leaned over to Roz just now, and I said, what's your favorite song to play? And she goes, I really like shuffles. And then I was asking, what's a good fiddle shuffle we could do? And Jason was like, well, we haven't done Big City today. So we're going to do some Merle Haggard music featuring Miss Roz on the fiddle. I think you'll like it. Here's some Big City. Anybody still love Merle Haggard out there? Hey, guys, listen, damn it. You remember, it's a honky-tonk. You're allowed to say yeehaw. You're allowed to say hell yeah. Hey, y'all are allowed to make some noise for Roz and the rest of this band up here on this Merle Haggard song. I'm tired of this dirty old city, and tired of too much work and never enough play. And I'm tired of these dirty old sidewalks. Think I'll walk off my steady job today. Turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement and your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free. Oh, I bet you would. Thank you, Laura. Love you, darling. I've been working every you've done. And there's folks who never work and they've got plenty. I think it's times that guys like me had some fun. So turn me loose, set me free, somewhere in the middle of Montana. Give me all I've got coming to me, and keep your retirement, your so-called Social Security. Big city, turn me loose and set me free. Yeah, big city, turn me loose and set me free. Oh, Mighty Merle Haggard, to shuffle. Make some noise for this band and Miss Roz on that fiddle. We got some disco wailing coming up in just a second. All right, guys, I'm going to have my friend Buck do a fiddle song for you. Good. Now, he's not going to play the fiddle, Roz. Unless you want to play the bass, y'all could trade. I believe she could probably play the bass.
Probably, it's really easy.
She's been playing my heartstrings today, I got to say.
You know, there's a funny story. Years ago, the late, great Ray Price asked Willie Nelson, this was in the early days, he asked Willie, he wanted Willie to come out and play in his band. He said, do you play bass? And Willie said, doesn't everybody?
There's only 4 strings. You play one at a time.
Which one we doing? Fireman. Fireman.
Well, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody likes to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Last night I had a bad one, a mile or 2 down the road. My buddy walked out and left his woman burning out of control. She was ready to go. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Yeah, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Burning them up. T-Bird automobile. In a minute or less I can be dressed fit to kill. I work 24 on and 24 off. If it gets too hot, just give me a call. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Yeah, they call me the fireman. That's my name. Making my rounds all over town, putting out old flames. Well, everybody like to have what I got. I can cool them down when they're smoldering hot. I'm the fireman. That's my name. Yeah, they call me the fireman. Hey, that's my name. Oh, thank you.
Buck Ocean on the bass, y'all. How about Roz on the fiddle? Give it up for Roz.
We got great afternoon, and it ain't living long future. What do y'all think about Roz right there? Do you like her or no? I mean, listen, I could go either way. And but no, actually, she does a great job. I'm really happy that she's accepted my offer to come here and shatter her own dreams. Oh, listen to this. Listen. Buffalo, Minnesota Steve sent us a request for great. It's been a great afternoon. Buffalo, Minnesota Steve watches all the way up in Buffalo, Minnesota. And he said, Roz is an addition, exclamation point. Like, really, like, I was like, well, of course she is. But
There's been quite a few live stream comments that I've seen today that they're giving her the like glorious thumbs up today.
yeah. Well, I'm giving you a thumbs up. What do y'all think about it? Do you give her a thumbs up?
Listen, if you weren't with us earlier, Roz just moved to town 1 week ago, y'all. We think she's doing a hell of a job. What do you think?
Thank you, guys.
I'm glad you're here, for real. I'm glad to be anywhere, but I'm really glad you're wherever I am. That's the deal. We're going to do some Merle Haggard. You know, one of the things about my life, Buck,
What's that, Rooster?
is that I drink a whole lot of tequila. And I still get up in the mornings. Dallas could tell you. I get up, but I don't say a word to anybody. I am very quiet. I'm very shy when I'm not on the stage. I don't say a lot. But then tequila gets me running my mouth, and then I have to go home and recoup. But by the afternoon, after another couple tequilas, I get back to life. I get back to living, you know?
Sure.
So cheers, guys. Here's one. I relate to this song. It's one of my theme songs, from Mighty Merle Haggard.
Real quick, look who's here.
Rubel Bush.
Girl dad, brand new girl dad here.
Our buddy Jay Marler just walked by. We love Jay Marler. Jay, I wish you were allowed in here.
Our buddy Deke Cook's in the house too, from the great Toby Keith band, hanging out.
Got his Alabama hat on, of course.
Merle Haggard by request. Thank you, guys. Keep those requests coming. Last night we had one hill-raising time, nipping on tequila and a sucking on lime. Sunrise chased the good times away, and good morning would have been the wrong thing to say. And it's pounding in the top of my head. No, it didn't leave me any too soon. I can't say we've had a good morning, but dang, it's been a great afternoon. Yeah, you nursed me through the morning while I was really down. Then a rowdy afternoon got me up and around. Last night we had one hill-raising time, and today won't be forgotten too soon. I can't say we've had a good morning, but dang, it's been a great afternoon. Yeah, you nursed me through the morning while I was really down. Then a rowdy afternoon got me up and around. Yes, last night we had a hill-raising time. No, today won't be forgotten too soon. I can't say we've had a good morning, but girl, it's been a great afternoon. Oh, make some noise in this honky tonk. Where's Jason? Jason, are you in the house? Hey, you know I can't do that song here, man. There's no way. We're literally not allowed to do it. He wants to hear Blink 182. And he tipped very well, knowing that we'd have to turn it down, I bet.
Yeah.
Knowing that we're not doing it now. So
It's a rule
thank
here.
you,
We play
thank you
country
for
music here.
Thank
That's
you for
what we do.
being willing to tip the band, but I've got to turn that one down. It's not that I hate Blink 182. I just have to follow Alan Jackson's rules. He said, if it ain't country, get it the hell out of here. That's what he said. That's why I'm barely holding on. You know, we got to do some disco wailing, and right now our friend Roz is going to come say hi to everybody and find out if you have any last-minute requests for this band. Remember, guys, if you don't have a request, that's fine, but throw some love in the tip jug and support live music. Thank you, guys. This goes out to Tony, some Ain't Living Long. Oh, good morning.
Oh, we got Gigi in the house. Troublemakers everywhere today. I see you, Gigi.
Anybody still love Waylon Jennings out there? Does anybody hate Waylon Jennings? Okay, well, here's some disco Waylon. Yeah, it is.
I know.
I looked for trouble and I found it, son. Straight down the barrel of a lawman's gun. I don't run, but I don't think I can. You make one move and you're a dead man. Friend ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? He slapped the handcuffs on behind my back. The fear really on the steel rail rack. We got 'em all in the jailhouse, baby. Living long like this. Grew up in Houston off of West Side Drive. Son of a car hop, I sat all night dive. Dad drove a stock car to an early death. All I remember is a drunk man's breath. Ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? You know the story how the wheel goes round. Don't let 'em take you to the man downtown. Can't sleep it all in a jailhouse, baby. Ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? I live with Angel, she's a roadhouse queen. Make Texas Ruby look like Sandra Dee. I wanna love her, but I don't know how. I'm at the bottom of the jailhouse now, ain't living long like this. Can't live it all like this, can I, baby? You know the story about Jailhouse Rock. Go on and do it, but just don't get caught. Can't sleep it all in a jailhouse, baby. Ain't living long like this.
Waylon Jennings music. What do you think?
Hey, Dallas, what would you rather hear? Here, I'm just going to throw it out there. Would you rather hear Suspicious Minds or Burning Love right now? Burning Minds. Dallas wants Burning Love. What do you want to do, Jason? Which one? Let's do Burning Love. Burning Love, indeed. This goes out to my friend, my brother, my annoyance, the Sonny Crockett of Broadway, the Evil Knievel of Broadway. There he is right there, ladies and gentlemen. Dallas Webb. He goes to all the cheap flea markets in Tennessee to find the worst shirts possible to wear. Jesus, Mary, and Joseph. Jason?
Oh, Gigi is trying to corrupt us.
All right, well, thank goodness I'm off work after this next song because I could crawl home from here. Jason, lead us on a holler and swaller.
Another honky tonk miracle happened, y'all. Raise your drinks up. Come on, let's see if you're drinking or not. Come on, let's see them. Raise your drinks up. On the count of three, blow the roof off this place with a holler. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, holler!
Holler! Yeah, Swaller.
Swaller,
Thank you,
yeah.
Gigi. You know we love you, honey. Here's some Elvis Presley, y'all. I'm going to forget the words. Don't worry, Dallas. You know them all. Almighty, feel my temperature rising. It's burning through my soul. A girl, 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 where you're gonna set me on fire. My brain is flaming, I don't know which way to go. But your kisses lift me higher, like a sweet song of a choir. You blind my morning sky with your burning love. Ooh, 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 oh, I feel my temperature rising. Won't you help me feel like it's under tonight? It's hard to breathe, and my chest is heaving. Lord of mercy, I'm burning a hole early. Oh yeah, and your kisses lift me higher, like a sweet song of a choir. And you blind my morning sky with your burning love. Kisses lift me higher, like a sweet song of a choir. You blind my morning sky with your burning love. Just a hunk of 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 burning love, burning love. Ooh, hunk of burning love. Ooh, hunk of burning love. Ooh, hunk of burning love, burning love. Thank you guys. Good to see you. Silver Wings and Cadillac Cowboy got out. So we'll do Silver Wings, and then we'll do one
Intro, verse, chorus on both of them.
All right, guys, we're over our time a little bit. We're going to do 2 more requests, big requests. Thanks for being good to us. We're doing what we call right now this is the award show versions of these songs, right? Alan Jackson doesn't like that version of the songs, but that's what we got to do to honor your request and get the hell off the stage for the next band gets up here.
Intro, verse, chorus.
Merle Haggard and Chris Ledoux coming up. That's it for us. But thank you for being good to us here at Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. It goes like this. Your money's no good here, sir. Silver wings shining in the sunlight. sign. Don't leave me, I cried. Don't take that airplane ride. But you locked me out of your mind. Thank you. Left me standing here behind. Silver wings shining in the sunlight. Roaring engines headed somewhere in flight. They're taking you away and leaving me lonely. Silver wings slowly fading out of sight. Slowly fading out of sight. Slowly fading out of sight. All right, big old request for that one. Here comes some Chris Ledoux. This is our last one, guys. Thank y'all for being so good to us. Boy, I know you must have meant to call me Roy. Ain't nobody calling me boy. Watch out when he starts to twist. That's what the daddies used to tell them boys. With a tingle in my jeans, and sore places in between. Leave us on blade with a push and a pull. 10-4, buddy, come on back. A horse trailer on a Cadillac. Hey, I'm talking to the cowboy in the Coupe de Ville. Chug-a-lugging up one side, sliding down the other. I'm a lover of the other side of the hill. 10-4, buddy, come on back. A horse trailer on a Cadillac. Hey, I'm talking to the cowboy in the Coupe de Ville. Chug-a-lugging up one side, sliding down the other. I'm a lover of the other side of the hill. I'm a lover of the other side of the hill. That's it, it's Chris Ledoux. We're done, guys. We're over our time.
I could not remember the live how that song started, and I could not get the lyrics.
Thank you guys very much for being good to us. Please be good to the next band coming up. We got Francel coming up. You're going to love these guys. Please stick around and give them an opportunity to win your hearts and minds. Speaking of hearts and minds, we have two great bartenders down there. One of them has a great heart and mind, and the other one is just downright
Pure evil.
pure evil. I'm not going to tell you which one's which. You have to go over there and order a drink from each of them to figure it out. But we got our friend Alyssa and Miss Jen over there behind the bar. Now, they're probably, honest to goodness, the best bartenders anywhere you're going to find behind that bar right now. And I'm going to tell you what, though, they will do a good job sometimes. So make sure y'all take good care of them. Welcome to Alan Jackson's Good Time Bar. Thank you for being good to us. Please stick around. Have a great time in Nashville. We truly appreciate y'all so much. So thank